Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Dr. Crypto is hosting you and I'm back with another daily update on the Bitcoin price. Guys, what's happening today? I mean, it's insane that Bitcoin has dropped almost 3,000 in its price from almost $53,000 to almost 50,400, which is roughly about 2,600 in price change for Bitcoin. Should we be surprised? I don't think so, because this was what I was actually waiting for in the couple of days, and I will tell you why. But before that we jump into it, guys, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you hit the like button, and I really appreciate that. So guys, what is happening in the price of the Bitcoin? I've seen, if you were subscribed to the channel, if you followed my previous videos, you know that I've been looking on this trend line very much closely, and I was actually waiting to see what's going to happen in this trend line. That's why I told you that, guys, I'm not gonna open any new position. Yes, sure, I might be looking for a short position, but we have to see what's going to happen actually in this when we are reaching this trend line. Yesterday I just told you that when we were actually in this candle, and this candle was red, yesterday we had some kind of like 1,000 drop in the price. We came from 52,000 to 51,000. It was still red. I told you guys that I don't believe that we will be going down all the way yet. We might be. I just drew the scenario for you in my previous video. I told you probably it could be the possible scenarios that we will just go up and test this trend line. Of course, I didn't tell that we will for sure come back. We say that the scenario will be we will be touching down this line and we'll be continuing. We will get rejection, we'll go down, which actually happened. Of course, it's not confirmed 100% that we are again in the bear, but it looks like until this moment that it doesn't really look good, and I will tell you why soon. So I told you that or other scenarios to be bullish on, it will be that Bitcoin just smash this line, get back to the channel, and either go sideways for a while or just smash all bearish scenarios and go up, and also get closer and closer to this line. If you're wondering what is this line, that I've been looking at this line and told you guys that I will get bullish after crossing this line, after being above this line, after retesting and say okay, we are above it, then I can tell you guys that we're probably going to see all-time high. Until that time, there is no reason to be bullish. Everybody who's telling you that this could be a bull trap has right to say so until the time that we are under this line that I showed to you in my previous video. I hope you haven't jumped into any long trade based on excitement and you haven't lost any money on this, or if you shorted the market up here, it's good. I mean, you made some profit and I'm happy for you. That's great. So guys, taking a look at this, I want to take a quick look at the moving averages, and for that I will be opening in the ribbon all of the moving averages coming here together, at least from 20 days to 55-day closure. So looking in here, of course in the daily we are still above all of the moving averages, and that looks nice, right? That's not bad. And as you see in the daily, we were getting the bounce when we were just reaching to the 20-day on the moving average, and that was pretty much bullish and nice. But let's look at the 4 hours. In the 4 hours we are right there and we are retesting the moving averages, and I can tell you that if we continue down page, of course we are also testing this big resistance box which I put in here, and they were like, we had a lot of support in here, and actually since this run has started we are still battling in here. We are retesting it. This could be actually, to my beliefs, this could be the real retest that we are doing at the moment. Of course you might say that we retested it here and we went up. No, for me this one is the real retest, because we touched the line, right? We couldn't break back into the channel, and now we are actually having some hard rejection and we are retesting this box. This is the time that Bitcoin has to, I mean bulls has to show that they are really supporting the Bitcoin to go to the upside, right? This is the time. If this time we fail and we fall below this box, guys, I can tell you we will have some bear days, at least for the couple of days. I'm never gonna tell you that we are in total bear market or perfect bull run. Because that's something that nobody can actually predict. And if you're hearing some people are telling you, oh guys, we are going to the moon and we are in the bull market, or there are beers they are telling you that Bitcoin going to the $5,000 or whatever, I mean, you better maybe not get excited with their words, and better maybe not to watch them. Anyways, I'm here telling you that if we break this box and come down in the 4 hours at least, which is for me as a trading is the most important time frame that I'm looking at. If we break and come down, then I will get bearish for the next days, and I will be looking, of course, at some of this kind of support first around 48,000. But to be honest with you, my real support that I will be looking at probably gonna be based on the Fibonacci level, and I will shortly put the Fibonacci level for you guys. Let's take a look at it. I mean, I will go back to daily, because in that matter, when I want to put Fibonacci, I believe that's better to put it on daily. Here, no, even though it's not different, but just make it the smaller. So from the swing high that we have had to the swing low that we had, so here if we put the Fibonacci, we'll see that we were just here, we got rejection, we are under the 0.6 in the Fibonacci level. So we are testing the box. If it breaks, actually I will be looking at a support in 47,000 in general. I will be looking closely to see how we get the support right there, right? Okay, now this is to my belief at the moment. That's why my yesterday video I was telling you we are in the danger zone. And then I also received some messages that they were telling me, okay, we are going to the 53,000, because I told the danger zone when we were actually dropping to 51,000. This candle was still red. I said that I'm not meaning that right now we are dropping. I'm saying danger zone. What I mean by danger zone is this area, right? Is this area that we are under this trend line, above this box, and we have some conflict, right? And we have a lot of scenarios that could potentially tell us that be careful. It might still be a bull trap. Don't get so much of excitement, because historically we had always a perfect bull trap after a big run. So until I'm seeing the price of Bitcoin is under this line, which is roughly about 57,000, if we hit it in the next couple of days, then I remain bearish and I consider the bearish scenarios. We have to be like that. If you wanna lose money, okay, you can just close your eyes and say that, okay, we are going to the moon, okay, fine. But if you care about your money, you have to open your eyes and you have to see what happened in his history and what are the facts. I understand that many of you who are watching these videos may not like when I'm talking about beer scenarios, but this is what it is. And I don't like to be like other YouTubers who are just coming and saying we are going to the moon, get your money in in Bitcoin or altcoin or whatever, and lets you cry during the bear market, right, guys? So if you appreciate what I'm doing, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, you hit the like button, so I make sure that I'm doing the right thing. So going back to the price of the Bitcoin, the chart analyzes everything. So I've been telling, let's take a look at the RSI very quick, see what RSI is doing, because I think it broke actually RSI yesterday, but I have to close these moving averages before I'll be able to open the RSI. So here is the RSI. Let's take a look at it. So quickly I have to put the line again, because each time it's just removing it, putting the line this way. You know, this was, if you were watching my previous video, this was quite important. I believe you should be watching it. Oh, sorry, this one should be here. Okay, when we had the bearish divergence. So of course yesterday we broke, we started breaking back into this triangle, and yesterday we broke above the the line that was telling us bearish divergence. Like this was quite good, right? But I told you, when we are just breaking above or breaking down, we never get excited and say, wow, we're gonna long the market right now, or we're gonna short the market right now. It any times may be a fake breakout, doesn't matter if it's on the price or on the RSI, right? It doesn't matter. And as you see, this was perfect fake one, because not only we went back into the triangle, which didn't have so much time to decide where to go, but we are again under this under the triangle basically. And if I want to put the line again here on RSI, which we were looking before when we were right here and we closed above it, then we might be coming and retest this line again. So at the moment, what I can see from the RSI doesn't look perfect, right? So we are under it. Could it be another fake down and we go back up again? Of course, since actually we are retesting this resistance support box. It should be support at the moment, but we'll see, guys. There is, I mean, it's clear, it should be clear. If you are watching this video, it should be clear to you that there is only not much to consider, not much of trading knowledge, I believe, is needed here to just consider what you're doing. You should be looking at two things. One of them is this big box that we are hoping as a support. The other one is this trend line that we are hoping to break it in case to remain bullish on Bitcoin, because bullish market is good, or altcoin is going up, Bitcoin is going up. So, you know, especially if you're a moon boy, so of course you love that, and I have no problem with it. I have my altcoin portfolio, and if I say in my videos that I'm buying into altcoin, I'm buying to the altcoins that I can actually hold them for a long period of time. If we go during 5 years of a bear market, I don't mind. So remember and be careful to what altcoin you put in your money, because if we go to a long bear market, most of this altcoin, even the ones that they are looking very nice to you, they might disappear. So watch. Also, I'm trying daily to watch about an altcoin. So for example, I mentioned ALTCOINS it was 2-3 days ago before the massive run, and it started. It wasn't that big, but it still it went from, after I posted the video, it went from 1.3 to 1.50 something, and that was, I mean, great. But of course Bitcoin crashes, everything crashed with it. So still I'm bullish on Algorand, and of course for the future. But if Bitcoin start going dump, then guys, I can tell you there is no altcoin will resist. Now there are people, for example, say, oh my god, Solana. Let me finish this, and I will jump into a little bit to CoinMarketCap. I will take a look at the altcoin, right? If you're watching this video until the end, I will be also, just 1 minute going through some altcoins to see what's the percentage of gain and losses today. But to finish up, what are the price analysis about the altcoin? I can tell you that this line, this box, take a close look. If this box, if we go all the way down and have some candle closing under this area, 47,000 or some this kind of area, then it's not looking good for bullish time. We might probably coming and like having some retesting here, give for example some kind of support, and then go up, or well, you will see what's going to happen. But if we smash this line, we go up, and we actually go up in here, either stay inside the channel and don't fall out of it again, then we can take a breath and say, okay, probably we are at the bullish scenario once again. Looking at the DXY, exactly what I told you what's happening with the DXY has happened today. I told you that DXY has some days of falling, and that's why Bitcoin was going up. And I told you I put this box. Look guys, this is not something, you can go to my previous video and see what I told you. So, and you can see here, this is the box. I haven't moved it, I haven't done anything with it. As you can see, if it closed above it in daily, and we have 2 days of daily green candle closes. And I can tell you one thing, let me tell you this, if you're watching this video until this moment, you probably appreciate it later. The thing is, this line that I've had here, okay, consider it as the same line on Bitcoin in here, right? And Bitcoin has went up, tested it, and went down again, right? What about if it happens on the DXY? DXY goes down until here for this week, most probably all of the days, and then Bitcoin goes down, retest some of these important levels that down here we see them as support, and then DXY fails in here, started bigger down page to the downside, and then we get the real pump on Bitcoin upside. That could be the perfect scenario setting up for the cryptocurrency. I would love to see that, right? So I think that's gonna be a perfect scenario which will happen. Okay guys, as promised, let's go to the coin market cap and let's take a quick look at everything. Of course, drop it. I think Solana is just killing it. Let me see. Phantom. I wish I would have. I mean, this was one of the coin under my watch. Honestly, I bought it long time ago on a small profit. I sold it when we were actually going to this a little bit of crash market. I wish I've had it, but anyways, if you had Phantom is doing great. This could be a great hold. Solana, of course, is doing great, but oh, Harmony is up today. Well, I know a lot of you guys love Harmony. FTX, Theta is doing good. Algorand, as I mentioned. Well, for now, I will be mentioning some other altcoin today, which is coming to my interest. But the thing is, we shouldn't get excited until we see where the Bitcoin price goes first. Second, I want to tell you guys that I've seen this market before, right? And we had the same scenarios going on previously in the market, the same scenario going on with Cardano, with Solana, with well, let's say Polkadot, let's say all of them. I mean, Chainlink, no, the Chainlink is different, and it has, to my belief, it didn't go up so much. So if you're a Chainlink holder, I'm with you. And then well, I've seen the same scenario was going on between a lot of coins. I just don't see them to mention. One of them is EOS. It was on the top 10. Can you believe that? The other one was, I don't know why EOS is still here. This project, come on, but well, anyways. Tezos, I think, will show up later. Tezos is a good project. I still believe in Tezos, and well, it had some hard moment for its holder in this bull run. We'll see what happens in the future, but I believe so. It's a solid project. Anyways, I want to tell you, a lot of hype around where are these coins. I don't even see them in the first page more often. I mean, let me just name them. There was Neo, I remember. There was Tron. I think Tron is somewhere up there still. I mean, trying. I mean, CEOs is a rich guy, right? Rich Chinese guy who's trying to just pump the coin and all the time. It just actually has some kind of a use case. Only I'm using it sometimes for my transaction. It's very cheap and it's not that fast, but it's still fast enough. So at least Ontology, for example. One of them was Ontology that was. I mean, Bancor, all of them, a lot of coin. Let me, if I remember anything else I can tell you, it was a lot. Zilliqa, I don't know, a lot of these coin, they came new to the market and they were, oh my god, on that time, on 2017-18, it was wow. It was much more. All of them, they were pumping whatever you were buying. It was like going up 100x. It was much more exciting. I wish it was the same this bull run, but I mean, apparently it's not. But the thing is, do not so much look at Cardano. I actually shorted Cardano yesterday, even though it's my favorite coin since 2017. But this bull run, even though I'm a holder of it, I was looking at it, I was thinking, why? I mean, simply why? Ethereum is the king sitting here having its problem, but Ethereum is Ethereum. You cannot fight Ethereum at this level, right? And Cardano, okay, ADA, not bad, not but I'm seeing my portfolio is going amazingly up, but still I don't know the reason behind it. Well, that's why I want to tell you that you shouldn't be like buying, for example, let's say, I don't know, my price prediction for Cardano is built in this bull run when we were less than a cent. My price prediction was $5 for Cardano, was $10 for Ripple. Like suitcase has happened, we didn't reach there. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's still Cardano. I'm still looking for the higher prices. But the thing I'm gonna tell you, be careful. If you want to buy it to Cardano, for example, on $3 today or $2.6 today, you have to think if bear market scenario has happened, you know, alt market crashes more than 90% when Bitcoin crashes, approximately about 80% in the bear market. What about Solana? Yep, great. Today everything is falling. Solana is like a king, but I can tell you, we'll watch Solana, what's going to happen. People are saying Solana is doing the same as Ethereum does. No, that's wrong. Ethereum was the first and Ethereum did the great job and it still is the second, and no one can actually mess with Ethereum. I'm not a holder of it, unfortunately. I was new to market when Ethereum was pretty much cheap, so I haven't accumulated in price of the $2 Ethereum and just holding them. But I can tell you, I am a realistic person. If I don't have any from something, at least I can talk about it. I mean, I can talk about it fairly, right? I can say that what is the real case scenario. So Solana, okay, we'll see what Solana is. I like also Solana for this bull run is doing perfect because there are a lot of hype around it, as well as Polkadot, as well as many others. But for example, we have Avalanche these days coming up. We have Algorand also. Yes, they are good coin to accumulate. Probably they are here to stay. They're not gonna probably die during the bear market. But guys, please do not get excited and say Solana will replace Ethereum and all this. And you see these kind of YouTubers that you love that they may making content for you. You see that they are saying Solana doing the same as Ethereum, that Solana is doing that one, or I don't know, Cardano or whatever, or Polkadot, or even though I have them in my portfolio and I'm enjoying the ride. But the thing I want to tell you is the deal is here, that these people in YouTube, they bought a lot of these coins when it was probably less than a penny, and now they just want to put more money into it, and they get poor people who just having their saving, they worked hard for like $1,000 they made in their saving after a long time. I mean, these people, I mean, honestly, unfortunately, it's so sad, but they get people to put their money into something that it eventually goes to the whale pocket, and those people, they have nothing to lose because they've been in the market. They don't know they know what's happening in the future, and they know, for example, what coin they have to buy. They have to, for example, look at Errant, right? Where is Errant? Errant is here, one of my favorite project. Like, I had a price prediction above 1,000 for this run. We'll see if the run continues. Probably it will hit there. But the thing is, this coin was $2 at some point, right? So the people, the YouTuber that you are saying, the big one, I don't want to name them. You probably know who I'm talking about. They bought into this kind of a coins for that prices, and they are in huge profit. And trust me, they've sold already many of it. Okay, they don't need to tell you. And they of course hold a little bit more to see what's going to happen, and they want to get you buy into these coins just because to keep it hot, keep it going up. And basically they are the ones, and they are the ones that helping the whales making billions of money, while they making also some million of money, and poor people at the end of the day, well, losing a lot of money. And that's sad. I'm not gonna, even though if I'm not gonna be here anytime in the future just pumping any coin here for you guys too, for that reasons. And I don't care how many subscribers I will get. I don't care how many like my video will get. I mean, ethically I cannot do that. And I don't know, if you are with me in this, maybe you could subscribe to this channel, maybe you could put the like for me, and I will understand that I'm doing the right thing. And yeah, that's what's in my blood actually. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for putting time, spending time watching this video I made for you. I would really appreciate if you just share your ideas, your opinions about all I said in this video in the comment down below. And I will try later today to look at some altcoin that I'm interested in and just share the ideas with you as usual. And until the next time, that was all I got. Be careful, trade responsibly, be blessed. Doctor out.